You've probably heard of EMDR therapy, but most people have no idea what it actually is or what it's supposed to feel like. And honestly, a lot of the explanations out there are either overly clinical or just really confusing. So here's the simplest way to understand it. EMDR is a type of therapy that helps your brain process experiences that feel stuck. When something really overwhelming happens, especially trauma, your brain doesn't always store it in the way that it's supposed to. So instead of becoming a memory, it can feel like it's still happening in your body, your thoughts, and your reactions. EMDR uses guided eye movements or other forms of bilateral stimulation to help your brain reprocess those experiences in a way that actually allows them to resolve. You're not erasing the memory, but you're changing how it's held in your system. This can be really helpful for trauma and PTSD, anxiety, panic, and even those deeper core beliefs like, I'm not enough, I'm not safe, something's wrong with me. Because a lot of those beliefs didn't just show up out of nowhere. They're tied to past experiences that never fully got processed. One of the biggest questions people have is, what does EMDR actually feel like? It's not like traditional talk therapy. You're not just analyzing things or telling your story over and over. It's more internal. You might notice thoughts, memories, or emotions coming up, sometimes in a way that surprises you. And over time, what once felt intense starts to feel more distant, more neutral, and a lot less overwhelming. You're fully aware the entire time, and you're in control of the process. EMDR can be really effective for people who feel like they've talked about something over and over, but it still really affects them. Their reactions feel bigger than the situation, or they just can't seem to logic their way out of how they feel. It's not always the first step, though. If someone is feeling really unstable, overwhelmed, or doesn't have strong coping tools yet, we usually focus on building safety and regulation first. At ClearMind, EMDR isn't something we just dive into right away. It's one part of a larger support system, and we make sure you're feeling ready before we incorporate it into your treatment. A lot of people come in feeling nervous about EMDR, and that makes sense, but when it's done at the right pace, with the right support around it, it can be one of the most effective ways to move through things instead of feeling stuck in them. If you've been feeling stuck in something that just won't shift, EMDR might be worth exploring. And if you're not sure if it's right for you, that's something we can figure out together.